What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I'm a top player in Risk Global Domination. A daily release on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch, and if you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Come along the ride with me. The green player was giving me a lot of start game when there were two people in the lobby, so I kicked them. But they're back, and I did ready with them. So let's see if there's any sus behavior from green. I'm in the second seat playing as yellow, or playing as orange. This is Canada Advanced, my home and native land. On Map Master Mondays, we're taking a look at every map in the game one by one, putting them into a tier list for World on Progressive. This is Canada Advanced Auto 60 with no bots. Expert if anyone disconnects. Progressive cards, balance, blitz, dice, and then nothing fancy. No fog, blitz, portals, alliances, and I'm in the second seat, as I said. Playing as orange. Okay, so fuck. Yellow's been gifted British Columbia. I don't really have a turn one bonus other than this. This is what we do. We take Manitoba. And as I often say, and we lose a bunch of troops. As I often say, why not Manitoba? Why not Manitoba? Okay, so I'm probably going to lose this game just based on that shitty roll to start. It seemed like my best bonus to take turn one. Good neighbor abounds, so maybe we see people let me hold. Manitoba is one of the better bonuses on this board. Let's take a look at the bonuses. We have Greenland in the top worth +5. None of it at 8. Northwest Territories +7. Yukon is a 2 territory +3. Newfoundland and Labrador is a 3 territory +5. Quebec is 8. Ontario 6. Saskatchewan and Manitoba each worth 4. Alberta and British Columbia each worth 5. Alaska is a 4. And the United States of America on the bottom worth 10 if you can hold it. So I got a pretty jack bonus. The 3 for 4 is pretty decent. I could have gone for the 3 for 5. This is also a really good line. You know, being second to act on a large bonus matters map matters a lot. Having black take the Yukon is good. Does red fuck them or does red take Alaska? Okay, red doesn't take Alaska turn 1. Okay, I don't think green breaks me. Black didn't. Red didn't. So I now think that my Manitoba holds, and we're going to see yellow take a gifted BC. Oh, green puts up in Greenland. Okay. Well, then I have an uncontested Saskatchewan, or we go for a split bonus position, which I like better. Holding this is nuts. We immediately take second bonus in this seed. White's working on this slowly. We're expecting to see good neighbor. I have a lot of territories in U.S., which is good because nobody really goes for U.S., so I'm going to hold a lot of board as well, which might help me generate extra troops. You see I'm sitting on 18. Do we see yellow knock any of mine? No. Yellow knocks 2 of white. So white's going to start turn 2 with 5 troops? No, with 4 troops. Yeah, and yellow has, as I said, a gifted BC, right? That's a really strong open. For the final player in the ultimate seat, takes a turn 1 +5. Holy fucking shit. So, turn 2, what's white going to do? White is not quite 100% to take Ontario turn 2 because they didn't stack properly. With 4 troops, they probably can do it. And I'm shocked to see, in my opinion, the best bonus in the game, 3 for 5. Newfoundland, Labrador not taken. I will 100% be taking that, sir. Okay. So maybe we see a break from white. That's also possible. I cry like a baby. No, white's playing passive. He's a passive garter. Okay. White's taking Ontario very slowly. It's too slow. This is going to set you back. All right, so now I have an OP spawn. We're just going to guard the +5 a little bit better. So a guard with a threat 5 and 2 guard 2s on either side. And if both of these hold, I'll be generating +9 on my third turn. Players, the white player, is Lazy81 Leo from USA, who's taking Ontario far too slowly. I'm in the second seat, and I've taken a Agree open, and it has benefited me so far. The black player is J-Nug from Australia, and I'd be surprised if they didn't go for Saskatchewan, but it looks like they're stacking in Yukon instead. Yeah, they put all their troops in Yukon, so then where do you go? No, they are going to take Sask. Okay. Taking Sask is fine. Black is going to be on a 2 position +7. I'll be in +9, so I don't need to break that. I figure if I'm yellow, I take this. J-Nug, baby. In the 4th seat, the red player is General Shoji, 21770 from Turkey, who should have gone for a bonus, some kind of Alaska take. They didn't. Now they're starting to fall by the wayside as well. Green player up in Greenland, not able to take a bonus. Queen Satao from Norway, who emoted 1 time too many in the lobby. And folks, 1 time is too many, in my opinion. Keep your emotes to yourself. I might kick you for whatever reason. In the ultimate seat is General the 4th, 21925, flying the flag of Austria and playing as yellow. The yellow player, I feel like has a very strong position as well. So we're gonna have to see. If I'm yellow, I immediately take Alberta. Right, I run everything off of this 3, and I run it around. And green kind of didn't line themselves up to take a bonus, which is going to cost them in the long term, I'm pretty sure. He's threatening to take Greenland, but how are you going to roll through a yellow 4? Right? How are you going to do that? Oh, you're just going to do it. Okay, well, that didn't work, did it? That didn't work at all. Cool. He doesn't break Saskatchewan. He does, but he doesn't do it in a good way. He goes unfriendly to... I think green's a noob. He goes unfriendly to black, unfriendly to yellow. And yellow does exactly what I thought. Take Alberta turn 2. Bingo. 2 + 5. So yellow going to be generating +10. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Good job, yellow. Happy for you. Okay, so now what I do is I stack, and I threat stack. Right? I don't want to mess with status quo. Generating +9 is really good in progressive. It's going to put me top 2. It's probably going to allow me to win the game because I'm probably the best player in this lobby. Probably. So let's just not fuck up, right? Let's not piss anyone off. Let's stack. We probably lose our 2 in, what would that territory be called? Ottawa? I bet you it's Ottawa. Called Midland. Okay. We're naming it after a far less significant city. And he fails the 3v1. That's why you put troops. This guy does not know how to take a bonus to save his life. Okay, we get fucking 15, folks. Okay, so we 3s to guard. We don't break anybody. And 7 troops, 6 troops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have threat 8s, 3 guards, and an ancillary stack to take cards in New York State. This is a fantastic board position, and I can confidently say from this, unless I just get teamed on, this puts me in the top 2, top 3. Long term. Canada Advanced is a map where the bonuses matter a ton. Canada Advanced is also massive. So let's take a quick look at the stats for it. Maps. List of all maps by size. All the way to the bottom. The 3rd largest map in the game or something? Yes. 108 territories is the 3rd largest map. No, sorry. 91 territories. It is the 3rd largest map in the game after Spaceport, Sigma, and Command Base C1X, which we have not seen. I love this map. Its size is almost a detriment. The bonuses are big. Black does go bad to yellow, and not bad to me. He goes doubly bad to yellow. This is great. When your 2 opposing players, right? The halves in this game were me, black, and yellow. When your 2 opposing players hit each other, you gotta love it. Right? I'm at 43. My bonuses are guarded strong. Yellow just got both their bonuses broken by black. They can retaliate. They can steal Saskatchewan. But okay, what is red doing? We're teaming on yellow? No, red just stacks on it. Okay. Green's going to do some shit up in Greenland. And I wait until they take it before I shit in their cereal. 5v2 wins? Ha! 5v2 loses 2. This man has terrible dice. Poor Green. Yeah, poor you, bud. Really is a crying shame. Don't give yourself the opportunity to lose like that. Yeah, I think that actually broke Yellow's back. Yellow might be in major league trouble here. So we obviously break Saskatchewan. First order of business. Doesn't break Saskatchewan. Okay, you're just asking for black to do that to you again. If white hits this, then I kind of just want black to be not anywhere near me. Or maybe I just make it so expensive for them to break that they don't do it, right? Do 4-stack guards. The issue is however many troops you're using to guard your bonuses with, you can't necessarily use to make kills when you need to. Okay, has white quit? Has white gotten bored? Having a butt out from white would be bad, but if they're a card behind, I can be a card behind. So I can skip in this position, and I'd probably be successful with holding massive bonuses. Skipping in the pseudo first seat when you're the troop leader by a lot and the most generative is correct. So if he skips here, guard with 4s? I think I guard with 4s, yeah. We have to distribute 9, so we're going to do 5 and 4. Get our easy take, and that is it for turn 4. I'm in a great way. I'm double yellow's troop count, or double white's troop count, rather. Black has already antagonized yellow. Yellow let them hold. Does he break him again? Oh no, black. Don't do that. Thinking about it. I wouldn't expect to see yellow hold again. I would expect this war to continue. Okay. Okay, yeah, he does. This guy's just going to feed me the game. Wow. Another 10-point play? Yeah. Poor, poor yellow. Yellow got fucked. Yellow got royally fucked. Oh my god. Okay. Red sets here. Okay. Holy shit. Oh. All right. So black has been absolutely pummeled. Yes. Okay, we do land Greenland. I don't think I let green hold anything. Okay, what does yellow do here? Yellow should be breaking Saskatchewan. Now I don't need to worry about skipping, right? Now I just need to leverage this board position. Maybe yellow quit after the second break. We have a bot in yellow. I think we already have a bot in white. Yeah, we do have a bot in white. Okay. Who could even contest me? I think this game is already over. Nobody's hit me, and they've all hit each other. They're all super weak. I can almost get a black kill. Ooh. How does the black kill look? I can get a black kill. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 troops, 4, 5 troops. That needs to be 6. So 5 plus 6 is 11, and then everything else here. We have to split a bunch. It's probably not worth it for the black kill, but sometimes you just go for style points. Okay. That's one less split. No, he's back. He didn't bot. White has reconnected to this game. If I kill black, it's a double trade. So I should just set. No, I don't have cards. Ooh. Without cards, I might not be able to do it. I mean, I can do it. Having less players in the game is probably good. I think skipping here is the move. Got a bigger trade. I do think skipping here is still the move, right? Because if everyone thinks I botted, they're going to ignore me. And I still get the 15. I could kill black. I don't want to. We do a bluff skip, right? We wait our entire clock to make it look like we're botting. And we flip to attack right before the turn ends. Okay. Still sitting on 4 cards. We have no trade, which sucks, but we have 72 troops on board. A bit of a bluff. Okay. Black does set. They go into red. Bingo. Now red's fucked. Smell you later, red. Yeah. Absolutely new play. Setting to break and punch through 20 of your neighbor's troops to take a +3. Not what you want to be doing in progressive. Oh, I forgot the Ronnie Kim. Look at who's licking herself. She's having a good time. Really going to town. Ladies and gentlemen, Veronica. Doing just fine. She's going to help us. How you doing, Ronnie? All right. And red has no resources. Feeble attempt to retake Alaska. I think green gets 11. Maybe green goes bad to me. Sats gets the 8. They do. No, green wants none of it. Sweet. Stops. Puts the 17 lined into me. No, he locks. He locks his fucking stack. Green. Oh my God. All right. So red is quite new. Green is quite new. Yellow is a bot. They disconnect after the second break. Yellow might still get a reasonably high placement. Does white set on 4? Red kill is pretty on the table. Red kill will set me. That's, I think, the road we take. Well, in that case, I should have just taken a card. I'm trying to trigger a trade here. Okay, what's white doing with 11? He wants Quebec. He does want Quebec. White goes to 5 cards. Makes the red kill even more easy to take. Can I double kill? Can I get red set kill white? Well, black, I mean. Okay. I'm about to fuck that up. Whew, lucky me. Piss everyone off. Probably not the best idea. I often recommend not doing that. Okay. Sets are still low. Needed to kill black that turn. This is just a mess now. Yellow bot's big, so it probably helps me. But white's going to set on 5. That's okay. One would expect me to follow that up. So maybe yellow bot sets on 4. Maybe white sets, or certainly white sets on 5. Yeah, black breaks Alaska, as you would. As you would, yes. Okay. Green can't do shit because their troops are locked. Breaks, yeah, well, obviously. Okay. Is that it? Do you mobilize the 18, or do you leave the 18 locked? We see a 5 before. This guy doesn't know dice odds, right? Puts the 18 down. No, he locks the stack again. Okay. Yellow bot gets 15. Do we see a set? That'll increase the power of white set. We do see the 12. Okay. 18 might roll my 10. Possible. Splits. Takes a third bonus. Okay. It's the white 2. Okay. Yeah, white's still in trouble. It's the black 1. Okay, black is in fewer places now. This makes him easier to kill. I think set kill black is on the table. Unless white takes it first. White doesn't realize they have a trade. Now they do. Okay. They take the 15, which means I get the 20. I'm going to set kill black and chill and try and hide behind this bot. I'm in a 3-player game with the yellow bot. White's just going to hit only me, though. Maybe knock me out of that pocket. That inhibits my ability to kill black. Unless they take the pocket from... No, they're just going to break my bonus. That's fine. I don't need bonuses right now. We switched. Having trouble clicking. Yeah, you definitely break my +5. You don't want me to have that. Opens the 12. And hits it. Oh, cool. Okay. Cool. So white's actually feeding me their own kill. Cool. Okay. Can I get this? Yes. But I have to set to do it. Whatever. We put ourselves in a position to get a follow-up set. I think we just lace into white after this. And this is the tragedy of progressive, because I'm incentivized to kill the players who didn't bot. And that's just the epitome of bad design, right? You don't want to ideally have a circumstance where players disconnecting is rewarded. But here it is. So we're going to fortify our 10 all the way to the other side of the board. Let yellow continue to expand. And focus on killing white, hopefully, unless they set. Green sets on a 3 trade. I don't even think green knows what to do here. Gonna focus on yellow? That's lovely. Please hit. I mean, even if they hit me out of the west, I don't care. Hitting me out of the west is fine. They take none of it. Yeah, they're gonna hit me out of the west. Sure. I'm not expecting white to also have a follow-up trade. Yeah. They're just taking the territories. They're taking northwest territory and Nunavut, and hopefully locking their stack again. It's already locked. They can't finish that. The 18 goes somewhere that doesn't matter. And then green is rendered unimpactful to the board for at least 2 turns. Yeah, and locks its stack in a different position. Yellow super strong. They probably take Alaska. We don't care. The only way we could possibly lose this game now is if white sets on 3 and kills me. Okay, no set, please. Let me kill you. And that's game. Okay. Ah! No! Okay, how do I fucking figure that then? Well, I focus one of them still. Oh, he's hitting yellow. Yay. You're hitting a bot, sir. You're breaking bot material. Fantastic. That's what I want to see. Spending your troops to hit the bot puts a smile on my face, folks. Bot's at 57. Set's 35. Can I kill that? No, not yet. Bot's too big. Breaks me, obviously. And steals the bonus for himself, right? I can just chill. And do a cleanup move in a future turn. See, with a 63 stack, I can kill white next turn. Force a trade. I can kill yellow if they don't set. Green is not going to be impactful to the board with most of their troops locked up, so I don't care. So again, I still think this victory is 100%. We're just putting our troops in the right place. No set on 3. Okay, so what do I do this turn? I kill white to force a trade, most likely. Okay, so his main stack's still locked. Green's playing for second. He doesn't know it. Okay, and yellow bot set. So yellow is going to get second this game, most likely, just by having the most troops on the board. We're going to kill white on 2 cards. Bit of a longer game for Prague because the map's so big. But I feel like the strength of my opponents here was effective 0. These guys dug their own grave. Hit yellow again, white. Do it. Hit him again. Feed me this win. Yeah. Good for you, man. It's a real shame is what this is. Witnessing a train wreck in slow motion. Good game. You die now. Everybody dies. Go ham! I went ham. I did. I went ham. We obviously don't open the green stack. We point our stack towards greens on 2 cards. They can't retaliate, and I'll kill them on 3. And that's the game. All right, y'all want to do Q&A questions? So we had a Q&A question from Brando, and I tried to get to it, and I guess it just didn't make it to the show. So we're doing another attempt at it. This is Brando. I'm currently working on my final paper for my International Relations Theory class. I'm currently pursuing a master's degree in international relations, and the guidelines for the essay are very broad. I'm planning on using the game of Risk as a medium for illustrating the key concepts in international relations theory, anarchy, power, and norm, as well as using the game of Risk to explore realism versus constructivism debate. I already talked about this with my professor, and he said he finds this fascinating and that it would meet the requirements of the paper, which is essentially just to prove that you learned something from the course and comparing and contrasting theories in IR. I'm curious if anyone would like to read the paper when I'm done with it. Yes, of course. Please feel free to post. And here's the question. Just wanted to say I love your videos, and I subscribed to the recently subscribed to the channel. I love the Q&A you do throughout many of your videos. Here's my question for you. Do you have any thoughts and opinions on international relations theory? Specifically, what are your thoughts on realism versus neo-realism? The reason I ask is because the game of Risk is a microcosm of many topics within realism. I mean, it's pretty real that green's going to die. Yeah, that feels pretty real. He's really gonna die. It's really gonna happen. Oh, I'm making stupid realism jokes. Smell you later, green. We're gonna look it up. We're gonna get some definitions. Let me just clean up this board. 100% roll on the 5. Everything else connects. Oh, and we misclicked, so we gotta wait a turn. All right. Realism versus neo-realism. The most significant difference between classical realism, which places emphasis on human and domestic factors, and neo-realism, which emphasizes how the structure of the international system determines state behavior. That is too many words, and I do not understand it. Okay. Defeating 2 novices, a beginner, an intermediate, and an expert. Okay, feeling good about that. Let's take a look at the definition. Okay, international relations theory is the study of international relations from a theoretical perspective. It seeks to explain behaviors and outcomes in international politics. The four most prominent schools of thought are realism, liberalism, constructivism, and rational choice. Whereas realism and liberalism make broad, specific predictions about IR, constructivism and rational choice are methodological approaches that focus on certain types of social explanation for phenomena. Now we do the definition of realism. I love how they have Machiavelli. Okay. Realism is a school of thought, theoretical framework that views world politics as an enduring competition amongst self-interested states. Sure. Um, and positioning within an anarchic global system devoid of a centralized authority. It centers on states as rational primary actors, navigating systems shaped by power politics, national interests, and a pursuit of security and self-preservation. Okay. So what do I think about all this? I think that Risk is a great microcosm for this because I am the state. In this game, I was Orange, right? The nation of Orange had a vested interest in furthering its own power in the world, in the game, right? And you can really look at international politics as a game. And I also like this bit, right? The anarchic global system, the idea that there is no overall authority, right? There's no, I mean, you can look at the United Nations, you look at the International Court of Justice, whatever fledgling um, combined authorities that we try to negotiate with and create, but there is no sovereign for the world. And in the absence of that, it is anarchic. It is a bunch of self-interested states vying for power. What do I think about realism? I like this framework. I think it's accurate. I think the choice of phrase is not lost, right? It is realistic. How do we approach international relations from the most realistic, the most pragmatic perspective, right? There's a whole lot of nonsense in patriotism, right? There's a whole lot of associated virtues of heroic glory for our great nation and those horrible barbarians. But the realistic take, at least the one that I see, is that we are all people and we are all self-interested on an individual level. And then when we collectivize into nation states, we are also self-interested on a state level. And approaching the analysis from that realistic perspective does seem like the way to win the game. And that's what I try to do, right? I mean, obviously, I'm making a show. So sometimes, sometimes I like to evoke narratives where I'm the hero, right? You want to root for me. At least I want to root for me. So I'm sure some people want to root against me, but that's still a compelling narrative. Um, but to take ourselves a step back from that, it's like, does Pete deserve to win any given game? Of course not. Why? The only thing that proves that I deserve to win any given game is the fact that I did. And if I didn't, at least by my definition, I did not deserve it. So I don't lean into any justification for why I should experience an outcome. I attempt to experience an outcome and then explain to you how and why I was able to achieve it or not. So that's my answer for you, Brando. And thank you so much for the question. I'm sorry I didn't get to it in a timely manner, but it'll be going up with this video. All right. Last thing we do is we take a look at the map on the tier list. We say, hey, Canada Advanced, World on Progressive. Love Canada Advanced, but it's not a good prog map because it's too big. It's too bonus heavy. Just ordering the tiers a touch. I think Canada Advanced sits the very bottom of the A tier. Okay. And the reason I would say that is it is a large map where bonuses very much do matter. The second tier is bonus matters maps, which are fundamentally not as ideal for prog because they're not as consistent. If for whatever reason the black player in this game decided to go ham on me instead of yellow, maybe we lose that game and through no real fault of our own. And if you're trying to consistently win games in this horribly, horribly difficult ranking system, you don't want anything left up to variance as much as possible. So that's where Canada Advanced is. And the fact that it sits here, I do love it. And I love playing. I think it's dynamic and I think it's interesting. I think it's cool for caps. I think it's cool for zombies. There's all sorts of play to this map. Don't snooze on it. Third largest map in the game. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Hope you found some of it fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channels and come along the ride with me. I have a daily release on YouTube, and I do weekday streams on Twitch. For all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.